The strange case of Prathamesh Shinde. How many of you have been following this? November 28th, Prathamesh Shinde, a 7th semester student in NIT Srinagar, he's pursuing his chemical engineering degree. He forwarded a post of a son of Hamas. That son of Hamas has been making a lot of interesting comments about Islam, Prophet, whatever it is. And for this, do you know what he has been subjected to? It'll blow your mind. In my opinion, this is not how India should be approaching this, and I have the strongest words for trying what the NIT has done to him. Let's just take a quick look at what really happened. 28th of November. First of all, somebody is just forwarding something that does not automatically make him a culprit, right? You would agree with me, right? We forward so many things every day. Do we think about it? It looks interesting. We share it amongst our friends. So what was his crime? I'm going to walk you through a few slides, and this will again get your blood boiling. After the attack in Poonch today, where 4 soldiers unfortunately gave up their life, you've got Pakistan still completely at it, creating stories out of nowhere, creating trouble when this should have been routinely passed off. I mean, if a student cannot just share something which somebody else has said, what is the freedom for that student? And why is the NIT rusticating this guy? He is 1 semester away, in my opinion. I think 8 semesters is what you need to finish to get your chemical engineering degree, bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. And this guy has been rusticated. I find it very, very strange, I must say. So what happened here? This is a combination of abusing, misusing, and stretching social media with accounts that just get created, and then you get like 10 followers, then they start spreading it. It spreads like wildfire. Everything done from Pakistan. And then poor guy, now he stands rusticated. Let me step you through this thing. This is just amazing, guys. That's all I can tell you. It is not his work. He didn't say a word. How can you rusticate him? Anyway, social media can be a very toxic platform, which we all know. And it's also known that it's the most suitable platform for propaganda. Fake, real, whatever it is. Here is what happened on the 28th of November. You know, people will spend months trying to research it and trying to find out what was right, what was wrong, how this thing escalated into this. But this was Pakistan at its worst. And what is worse is the NIT students. They said this guy is a non-local, so he has to sartan se juda for sharing somebody else's video. What's wrong with you guys? You're going to be completely integrated into India. This is not what you're saying. This is not what is expected. I will say it out now. Behave. This is not the way you treat your friend. So what happened? On the 28th of November, a NIT Srinagar student, Prathamesh Shinde, shared a video that allegedly disrespected Prophet Muhammad on Instagram. The college's disciplinary committee was immediately alerted, following which protests against him erupted. Now, one advice for all students: you are going to college to study. Don't get involved in politics. And if you are sharing or forwarding, make absolutely sure that this is among like-minded people. Here somebody has done mischief, and poor guy, now he stands rusticated. The accusation stemmed from Shinde sharing a video on his Instagram story featuring Mossab Hassan Yusuf, the son of a Hamas terrorist. Mossab was criticizing Prophet Muhammad and Islam. He could be an ex-Muslim for all you know. Mossab Hussein Yusuf, also called the Green Prince, is a Palestinian ex-militant who defected to Israel in 1997. Thereafter, working as an undercover agent for Shin Bet until he moved to the United States in 2007. I'm giving you a bunch of references in the description section. Please feel free to go through this. It's important that as much as, Hamas is spreading information, toolkit, what have you, Israel is going to do that too. They are fully within their rights. This is not a one-way street. Only you don't have to claim victim. Everybody has a right to try and put their side of the story. So what if they are using this guy? Of course they'll use this guy. He's the son of a Hamas founder. Why would they not do that? Anyway, so this is what happened. A non-local guy, this is now people are picking it up and running. A non-local guy posted video on Instagram criticizing Prophet. He did not. He posted somebody else's. He just forwarded it. It's up to him what he wants to do. Who the heck cares? Who are you to tell him what he should and he should not be forwarding? I mean, there has to be some pushback on this, guys. What's wrong with what Prathamesh did? He just forwarded something. It's up to him. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Period. Why try to make a big deal out of it? Then, on Monday evening, Muslim students gathered and started protesting, demanding a strict action, cancellation of degree and FIR against the accused student. The police has filed an FIR against him. I said this is bonkers. This is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. You cannot do something like this. A notice came from the committee which said the accused student is debarred from the hostel, detained from ongoing exams. Maybe the semester exams are close by. No, FIR has been lodged, and I'll give you the sections under which the FIR has been lodged. Police has assured that the matter will be investigated and all necessary legal actions will be taken, and asked the protesting students to calm down and trust the law. Does everybody go through every forward that every of these students do? Is there something, if there is something objectionable, do you rusticate him? What is freedom of speech? You know, there are so many videos of, Islam, Muslims and Christians urinating on Shivalingam. What kind of action has been taken? Why this fellow alone? I'm really, I'm really concerned as to where India is headed. It's not as if there was a one-way protest. The Hindu students in the NIT also came in support of this boy. The problem is they are horribly outnumbered. Now, NIT should have a more diverse policy of having more students everywhere. Let the Kashmir-born students go and study somewhere else and let them face the heat there. You need to have this thing. The thing works both ways, okay? This is something that India needs to do, this thing, desensitization, as well as understanding that as much as you have, a right to your view, somebody else has a right to his view. Anyway, so on 28th, protests started and they were reported by Kashmiri media handles like Kashmir Observer, Kashmir Life, Kim's Kashmir. Shortly after, several Twitter accounts with less than 10 followers started tweeting, "Our prophet, our honor, punish the culprit." So this is where the Pakistani social media takes over. Then you start seeing set of tweets after tweets and all sorts of platforms. These are all just Twitter that I'm showing you here. This is honor or pride or this or that. And despite the college taking swift action, and this I don't agree with from the college also, and I'll show you what exactly the action they have taken. Okay? I don't agree with that. So this is what happened. The police have booked a student under sections 295A, acts intended to outrage religious feelings, 153A, promoting enmity between different groups, and 153, giving provocation with intent to cause riots of the Indian Penal Code. The FIR states reason as for allegedly uploading blasphemous and Islamophobic content on social media. And then the NIT letter says, has hurt the religious sentiment of a particular community and has potential to disrupt communal harmony and can create a law and order situation within and outside the campus. The student has been rusticated from the institute. That's what the Times of India report says. What happened? After the FIR was registered, there was a totally different narrative. This is where Pakistan comes in and hijacks the narrative. All sorts of word maps start coming out. NIT Srinagar, this, that. They don't want anybody to proceed in life, get ahead in life. They want to kind of shut down NIT Srinagar. Because then they can say, look how powerful we are. We have shut it down. And I still can't fathom what Victoria Nuland and Bill Burns see in this motley crowd called Pakistan. Useless piece of, 4-letter words. And these people have, why does United States waste so much taxpayer money on this useless scum? You don't need this buffer state anymore. What is there to buffer against? Who? India doesn't ask. Why do you have to waste taxpayer money to do this thing? I'm asking the United States Department of State. And anybody who's vouching for these people, why are we wasting these taxpayer dollars on these people? You are getting nothing out of it. On top of it, who's the one sheltering Osama bin Laden? Did US penalize these people for that? What about all the lives of the firefighters on 9/11 who gave up their lives? What have we done for them? The one lawsuit that they wanted to put against the people, such as the country that harbored most of these terrorists, Barack Obama made sure that wouldn't come through. I mean, we have to find justice for our own firefighters, guys. I expect some support from pushback from Americans to what is going on here. This is wrong. What US is doing to try and keep this thing going all the time in India is plain wrong. Shut this funding down. Shut it down today. No more, not a dime, not a cent to Pakistan. These people don't deserve it. And I'm also hearing that Asim Munir, after meeting Blinken, Victoria Nuland, Bill Burns, who God knows who else he met, he goes and meets one of the most expensive real estate agent. So where has he got the money to buy all that stuff? I'm also hearing that there is a price being put on POK and 𝗤𝙧𝙤𝘃, and that India has been told you give $20 to $30 billion and this is all yours. Pakistan will walk out. Will Pakistan walk out all the Punjabi ex-servicemen that you forcibly resettle there? Will they also go? Who's going to check all that stuff? I mean, this is a pipe dream and India shouldn't do anything. These people will go on their own. Just let the thing get worse. That's all I would say. So what happened after that? Pakistani handles start taking it up. They hijack the narrative and then start showing communal disharmony. This is the problem. This is the problem, not Prathamesh. Okay, this is what should have been addressed. Instead, India goes back into its defensive mode, just like the way they kowtowed to Qatar. I hope Prathamesh finds ambition somewhere else in some other NIT quietly, finishes his courses, gets his degree and gets on with his life. This is not the kind of crime that you punish him by rusticating him. No, I completely disagree with this. This is wrong. This is not the way you run business. This is not the way you run educational institutions. Today, social media enables people to do whatever they want. You have to teach them responsibility, but to do it one way is just plain wrong. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.
Thank you.